Okay guys, I thought I would upload another video. It's been a while since I've done anything on YouTube, so thought it was time. Plus today's really rainy and crappy outside, so it seemed like the timing was right. Thought I'd get back into it with a review on a Smith & Wesson sheild. This one happens to be a 9mm. You can see, weapon's clear. Nothing in the chamber or magazine well. This is also going to be kind of a two-part review. As you can see, I've got the XS big dot sights on here. I've been carrying this gun for a while now, and so far love this combination. It's just the right capacity, right amount of firepower versus right size, everything. There've been, since this gun was released, Glock has come out with a 380 that's in a comparable size. However, this one being in 9mm, I feel it's a much better concealed carry solution for you guys. It holds, let's see if I can get that in the shot here. It holds 8 rounds plus 1 in the chamber. It's a very similar setup to any Smith & Wesson M&P handgun that's on the market. So if you guys are familiar with that platform, the transition is going to be really seamless for you. It's just a little bit smaller, and as you can see, single stack. I'll pull out my Glock here in just a second for a size comparison, but really good gun. Haven't had any issues with it. This is not my first M&P handgun, and I must say my experience with this one has been actually much more positive than the last one. The last one was a full-size 9mm duty pistol, and it had a little bit of a break-in period, which I wasn't. I mean, it's understandable, but you know, it doesn't inspire confidence. This one hit the ground running and has not missed a lick since, so that's pretty cool. I'm not going to do a disassembly in this particular video. I'm going to have to do that in a separate one, but just thought I'd kind of give you kind of the finer points of like owning the gun and carrying the gun. It's, to start off with, one of the first things I noticed was that it's got a a much more vertical grip than, say, like a Glock would. It's more of a 1911 style grip in terms of angle. That is something that, if you're like me and are used to carrying Glocks, you're going to have to get used to. It'll make you fish a little bit when you're going in for your target acquisition, but you can get used to it, and it's not a gun problem. It's more of a training issue, really. It's got a little bit of writing on this side here. Made in Springfield, Massachusetts. Made in America. Just awesome gun. With the when you buy it, it comes with 2 magazines. One is a 7 rounder, which fits flush with the bottom of the magazine well, and then the one that I have here, the one that I carry, is the extended 8-round mag, which it's going to stick out of the magazine well a little bit, and it gives you more of a grip to hold on to, which I like. Definitely nothing wrong with that. This is what the gun looks like when it's not locked back, but I'm sure you guys have all seen these before, so it's not a big deal. Your takedown lever is right here. Your slide release is right here. These guns do actually come with a safety, which is right back here. Typically, I do not carry my concealed carry gun with the safety engaged. Usually, coming from the Glock school of thought, I always carry one in the chamber with the safety disengaged, which is in the down position seen here. And this gun is really designed to be carried in either configuration. It's whatever you're most comfortable with. So they've really thought of everything on this gun. And also, if you're like me and don't prefer to use the safety, it's designed in a way that it's not going to accidentally get engaged or prevent you from taking a shot if need be, which I think is extremely good. Size here, you're looking at, it's noticeably thinner than a Glock, which I've got mine right here. This gun is loaded actually, so I'm going to go ahead and clear this with one hand. This is a Glock 23. It's the same size as the 19. You can see, I'll see if I can, you can see here, yeah, how much wider that is than that. And also, even with the magazine installed in the well, I'm going to have a hard time getting this actually to stand, but anyway, let me stand up here. I'll give you a better view here. You're looking at about barrel length is about ½ an inch shorter than the Glock 23 or 19, and handle is roughly the same, maybe just a little bit shorter. Let's see here. So yeah, excellent size. It's a gun that's small and carries well, but yet you can still make hits with it if you need to. Accuracy wise, this little gun is much more accurate than guns of its size typically are, due to its striker fire design, which means that it is half cocked at all times. It makes it much more shootable, which is definitely, it's going to be, you're going to have less less issue with training up being proficient with this gun versus like a Ruger LC9 or something that is double action or double single or something that doesn't have a consistent trigger pull. I personally, and this is just my personal opinion, I wouldn't really carry a gun that's double action, in the sense that you pull the trigger and that raises the hammer, and then once the sear breaks, the hammer falls. Like they typically have much more travel in the trigger pull, and it's usually much less refined. But with these striker fired guns, the Glocks, the Smith & Wesson M&Ps, the Springfield XDs, those guns, you're gonna have a much more consistent, much easier trigger pull, and you're gonna see that translate into tighter groups, especially after you train with that for a little while. And that's not to say that you can't get used to a double action trigger pull. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just a personal preference of mine. But yeah, so I thought I would go ahead and probably wrap this video up. If you guys have any questions about this gun, definitely message me and let me know. By the way, I love the XS Big Dot sights. They make target acquisition so much faster. And the Smith & Wesson Shield ones that they have available for this gun, they actually do not have the tritium insert in the rear, but it does still have it in the front, so you can still definitely focus on your front sight and make good shots in less than perfect lighting conditions. The back straps are not replaceable on this model like they are on the larger, the compacts and the full sizes. But with that being said, this grip is, it fits my hand well. Doesn't really leave a lot to be desired. It is a little bit more narrow than the Glock that I'm used to, obviously, but that's part of the reason why I bought this gun. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, let me know, definitely, and stay safe. Bye.